you got to be careful about who you let into your world, especially when you still gathering yourself, when you still putting your world together. Alright, so again with this video, I feel like I'm working on a limited amount of time just because, I don't charge my phone. Phone's pretty much never charged. But I want to speak about real quick where I feel like I fucked up in the communication with women. So it's gonna be a real quick, brief, short, little stint. Chop it up real quick. But I feel like when I first started figuring out my energy and who I was and how I should move and around this time, I'm doing semen retention, I'm stretching, I'm doing yoga, meditation. I'm just feeling like a beast around this time, just like a fucking straight beast, right? So, I'm cool. I tried to. I guess I tried to like. I feel like I tried to like label myself in a sense. Um, and just what I mean by that is just like, I tried to label myself as the cool cat that is still cool with females, but I don't want shit from them. And the reason why I tried to carry myself like that is just because like pussy it wasn't hard for me to get, like, so like I would have to really if I had to forcefully let a woman know that I wasn't interested in her, I was just cool and laid back. um you know Dudes normally, that's why even Steve Harvey said it, dudes normally want something. And a majority of the time that is what it is. you know unless you're a different type of beast and can control your lust. All of us men are not like that. you know some of these motherfuckers is really weak. Excuse my French. Some of these souls are really weak, and sometimes that'll include me. It's gonna hit you one way or another, you know so you just gotta hope that you've done the right amount of work to where when these circumstances come your way, they're not they're not chin checking you. You're able to move through it with grace. So that's what I'm saying. It's a real quick funny video. I guess not quick or funny, but so pretty much when I was getting myself together and I was learning about myself, I had an acquaintance tell me like, nah, yeah, like, be cool with the souls that are trying to be in your world. Like, it's not that big of a deal. The more the merrier. Pretty much in a sense, I feel like that's what she was saying. And that heifer was hella wrong, and I feel like that was, know what I'm saying? No, not, this world is kind of tricky sometimes. No knock against her, but like I definitely feel like that could have been like one of those let's see if he falls for it kind of situations that the devil be playing with people, like, oh, this sounds like legitimate facts, so let's put it in his face and see if he take the bait. Pause, no homo. But let's put this in front of him and see if he falls for it. Let's see if he falls for the okie doke. And now, that shit, like, it'll make you think, because it's like, I'm cool with a lot of people, and that's what I'm saying. I don't be interested in these people like that. So what I mean. I'm trying to build business relationships, friendships that actually matter. It's like I wanted to open up my world so then I can start like connecting with people more. But then I started noticing that like a majority of the people that was trying to connect with me, and because I didn't have the ability to use discernment how I wanted to, I ended up letting a lot of souls in my life that didn't fit there in the first place. And I know some of my people are going to understand me when I say that. And it was that's when it kind of sucks, because it's like, now I feel like I let 10 times the amount of people in that I wasn't supposed to, all off of one woman's word that didn't have my best interests at heart. Like I said, it ain't no knock against nobody else, but it was just like, bruh, like, I don't even know you like that. I don't know if you real, if you're a bot. You know what I'm saying? You could be a devil bot. Sent straight from the devil just to come to destroy my shit. And I was doing so good. I was creating little friendships. I was working on my stuff. And then it was just like, nah, like, open up your world. Like, and I'm used to having most of my social media on private. So when I did this shit, like, it gave me the biggest anxiety. And I don't know if if anybody else went through that, but it's like, I went through a period where I grew and I was becoming something new, and then all of a sudden all this energy just hit me, like, and that's what I'm telling you, like, you might think you know how to manage it, but that's just like saying that's just like saying you know what to do with a couple $1 million and you ain't never had it before. Like, you can't speak on an experience you never experienced. You can't speak on an experience you never went through. It's impossible. You just making up a fugazi, a dream at that point. So I definitely feel like I fucked up a little bit, and I would have been better if I just would have knew how to stay in my own bubble at that particular time. I know it now. That's why I'm talking about it. But damn, like, it played a major role. You got to be careful about who you let into your world, especially when you still gathering yourself, when you still putting your world together. You don't want to bring somebody into your world that you're not suited to be there yet. Cause they'll come in that shit and start ripping shit down, throwing tantrums. Like, you ain't gonna know what to do. Like, who's a crazy ass broad destroying my shit that I worked so hard for? Not realizing she wasn't supposed to be there in the first place. She's an agent. She's an agent. She can get real and she can get deep real fast. I just be trying to make the hits that last. Hit the brakes, pump fast. I just rolled it up. I got gas.